Whenever I'm working with someone and they say, I just don't understand why this person treats me this way. I don't understand why they're always late. I don't understand why they don't respect my word. I don't understand why they never talk to me and they're only just telling me. They're shouting at me. I don't understand. And after a period of time when I'm working with them, and this is an advantage you're going to get right here by watching this video, is I always say the same thing. Is, this is a tough nut to crack. It's a difficult thing for us to accept and understand sometimes, but we teach other people how to treat us. Hi, I'm David Essel. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's our children that are out of control, if it's a partner that isn't respecting us, if it's a parent that's overbearing and we're in our adult years, no matter what it is, when we come to realize that we're the ones who have taught these people how to treat us, we can start to change. Isn't that just amazing to think about? Like, we go, well, why have I been in this relationship so long when it's been this lousy? Why have I had this friend that never shows up on time or doesn't call me to cancel or cancels all the time? Like, how is that true? How does that happen? And we have to say, honestly, you have taught them how to treat you. I could go on and on with stories about clients I've worked with over the years that awaken one day and go, oh my Lord, I have taught my kids how to be spoiled and feel entitled. Yes. And you've taught them that they can get away with anything they want to because mom's going to relent or dad's going to relent. You've taught your sister how to treat you. You've taught your brother how to treat you. You've taught your parents how to treat you. You've taught your best friend that it's okay. You've taught a new partner in a relationship that it's okay for them to change things at the last minute, you choose someone else over you, and that you have no backbone to be able to say to them it's inappropriate behavior. I talk a lot of times about in the world of dating, and many times it's because on a weekly basis I'm starting with new clients that are either fresh to the new world of dating or they've been in relationships for a period of time where that they're all independently codependent. There's all kinds of insanity going on, and we have to say you're teaching people from day one how to treat you. Recently I had a woman come in and say, I don't understand it. I met this guy, we went out, we had some great times together. I mentioned to him that I don't text at all. It's just something I don't feel comfortable doing. I'd much rather just send a quick email or make a quick phone call. He said he understood. This is a month ago. He told me he totally understands that, and he would send me his email address. So a couple weeks go by, and I remind him again. He was sending me texts, and I gave him a call and left him a voicemail and said, hey, I just want to remind you that I don't text. I really don't. And so if we're going to make an appointment, a date, if we're going to get together, please give me your, and he texts right back instead of even emails. He texts right back, so sorry, I'll send my email address. Well, another couple weeks go by, and she finally comes in totally disgusted with this whole concept of dating and said, do you know that just on my way in, he called me and he said how much he can't wait to see me. And I told him, hey, I'm going to see a relationship coach because this is driving me crazy. And he said, what is? And she said, the fact that you haven't sent your email address. And he goes, oh my gosh, I'm so used to texting and I'm so used to calling people that I just never really thought. And so he went out with some kind of a story. Listen, I don't care if it's a best friend. I don't care if it's someone romantically you're involved with. But if you have insanity going on, drama and chaos, it's because you've taught them how to treat you. So with this woman, when we're sitting there talking, I said, now how long has it been? She goes, it's been a month. I said, okay, in 30 days period of time, because you have continued to play this game back and forth, he's treating you the way that he's treating you. In other words, have you stood up to him other than on the phone call in saying, I'm going to see a coach because this is driving me crazy? And she said, no. She said, what I usually do is I usually respond back really quickly with a phone call that says, hey, honey, please don't forget to send me your email address. And she goes, I haven't really set a boundary. So here's the tip number one. Number one, if you're not happy with the way someone's treating you, it's because you've taught them it's okay for them to treat you inappropriately. It's okay that they're always late. It's okay that they change at the last minute. It's okay that they only rely on text when you've told them 1,000 times that you just don't text, or whatever it might be. It's okay is what we're telling people. And remember, I want to make this very clear. It doesn't matter if it's a parent and you're an adult child. It doesn't matter if it's a sibling and you're adults. It doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, a wife, a husband of 30, 40, 50 years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's going on in your world. It doesn't matter if you're working with a therapist, a minister, a coach, and you come in and they're always 20, 30 minutes late. You're teaching them by continuing to work with them that it's okay. I'll tell you what's interesting. Even when we think about doctors and dentists, etc., I mentioned therapists and ministers. If you go to a doctor and you're always 30 to 45 minutes sitting in the room, all it's going to take is everyone watching this video to quit going to that doctor, for them to get their scheduling involved. That's all it's going to take. All it's going to take is your therapist or your minister or your coach. All it's going to take is a few times of you canceling the session after waiting for 30 minutes, and this repetitively happening, or sending them an email or a phone call and saying, hey, listen, the last couple times we've met, I've had to wait 30 minutes for our sessions, and that's inappropriate. It's not going to work for me. So you can either guarantee me that if we have a 3 o'clock session, we start at 3 o'clock, or I'm going to go to a different doctor, dentist, therapist, whatever it might mean. I'm not saying there aren't exceptions to the rules, right? I'm not some hard ass that says, everything, but if there's an exception, make sure it's a good reason. Otherwise, we are treating people how to treat us. We are, teaching people how to treat us. We are teaching. And if it's acceptable behavior to them, they're going to continue to do it. If I can help you any way in your ability to stand up and increase your personal power, contact me. Increase your ability to communicate, contact me at talkdavid.com, okay? There's a better way, there's a different way, and we can help you get there. Now, a lot of times it means swinging the pendulum. If you're used to allowing people to treat you in certain ways, and you're teaching them how to treat you and it's not working, it's going to take some time and some practice to get over here. But it's possible for anyone, and we know for 25 years we've been helping people to do that, okay? If you know people that are constantly complaining about their partners or their doctors or their therapists or whatever it might be, their best friend who stands them up or who's always late, send them this video, and always sign up at Super Slowdown on YouTube, Super Slowdown. Become a subscriber so all these videos go directly to you, okay? Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.